Okay, I'm going to show you an alternative way to do crabs. I'm used to the method in Virginia and Maryland where you simply take the whole crab, essentially unwashed, put it into the steamer and steam the crabs. And then when you eat them, you disassemble the crab. With this method, what you do is you partially disassemble it and you clean it before even steaming it. It makes it a little bit easier for eating. You've got less debris sitting around the table and everything, so it's not necessarily better. It's just a different way to do it. It might be better for some situations. So what we do is we start out by grabbing ourselves a crab. I'm going to get this great big guy that's been fighting me all day. And this is not really for the faint of heart, but I'm essentially going to execute this crab with a knife. If I had some gloves, that would be a little easier, but I'm going to get him just like that and basically humanely kill him very quickly. So in a few seconds, you can see he's now been basically immobilized. So now at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab onto his claws on one side and use that as leverage to pry half his shell up. And the reason only half the shell will come up is because I just essentially cut it in half with a knife. So there, actually this one came off all the way. You can see it's just got that hole where I executed him. So you can see some nerve action going on here in the crab. So now we proceed very similar to if you were eating the crab, where we're scraping what some people call the gills off. I understand from the biologist that these aren't truly gills, but you scrape those gills off that you would be doing anyway. I'm going to flip it over, pry up the apron. This is a male, and I'm going to cut the apron off. Again, I'm doing something that would otherwise be done, at the table once the crab is cooked. Now I'm going to get the rest of these gills off, and I'm going to cut the mandibles and what is, for all intents and purposes, his face off of here, and then I'm going to cut him in half this way. And now what we can do is we can wash the guts out. So thank you. Just rinse that out. Again, this is something that then you don't have to deal with at the dinner table. And so once that's pretty well cleaned out, put that in the pile, do the other half. And you get that, and there you go. So what you have then is these crab halves, which consist of the claw, the body, and all you're going to have to do then at the table is, sort of cut it that way, get the meat out, and of course deal with the claws and everything. So there you go. You got a pile of them going right here. Thanks.